Yeah, my name is J.D. Why-zall-ick, and I am the founder of AZ College Planning. If you guys in there in the back, if you guys could come forward a little bit, there's some open spots up front. The two front tables are completely open, and that way I don't have to yell as much. Okay, I already got. It was you over here was saying that I'm yelling at you. Okay, who here is an athlete? Who here is going to be playing their sport in college? Who's going to be getting an athletic scholarship? Okay? We're going to be talking about all of these things here tonight. Okay? When you look at the word student athlete, the very first part of that word is what we need to look at. Student. Okay? For you to get into college, you first have to get good grades. Get the best grades that you can, and get the best test scores that you can, so that you can get into college. That's the first part. The second part of that is getting a spot on the roster on that team, and we're going to be talking about all of those things. Anybody know what the statistic is from a high school person going pro? One. Okay, Rick. For the number of high school kids that are athletes, it's over 1 million athletes across the United States, and of that number, 0.5% of them actually go pro. So I'll tell you about my neighbor. My neighbor, he's a retired football player, and he played for Houston back in the 80s, and we hang out occasionally and stuff, and we were out somewhere together, and he ran into an old football buddy who was also a professional football player that wasn't on his team, but was on one of the opposing teams that he played against. And he was chatting with him. He says, "What are you doing now?" And come to find out, this ex-pro football player is now a security guard. Okay. Well, why is that? It's because he didn't have anything to fall back on. Whereas my neighbor, he's got a business that's thriving and all of that stuff. So my point is, if you want to play and go pro, go for it. But you got to have a fallback plan as well, because you're not going to be a professional athlete for the rest of your life. Okay, you need to look at what the lifespan is of a particular athlete. And figure out a game plan after that. Okay, let's talk about athletic scholarships. You can go to the NCAA's website, the National Collegiate Athletic Association's website, and look this information up. According to the NCAA, the average sports scholarship averages $598. Okay? Well, why is that? That's because of what Title IX states. And Title IX states that each sport for each gender needs to be treated equally. So, for example, the boys' football team can't get the bulk of the money, and then the girls' badminton team not get anything. The wealth needs to be spread around there. Okay? And if you look at the available financial aid, and it's over $100 billion of financial aid that's out there, it's just a matter of positioning yourself and your student so that they can capitalize on it. And of the money that's available, a majority of that money is in merit aid. And y'all know what merit aid is, right? Okay, merit aid is when your GPA is at a specific level, or you score a specific point on either the ACT or the SAT. If you do that, then and you get pretty good grades and pretty good test scores, then you could fall into the merit scholarship pool. Okay? And I'm really excited about offering this new service with our company. It's called the College Cash Program, and what it does is we can put in a couple parameters about what your student's GPA is and what their test scores are and what states it is that they're looking at for colleges, and it'll generate a list of scholarships that are available. For example, this one is at Alabama A&M. you need a 3.3 GPA and a 1020 SAT score or better, and you fall into the category for Dean Scholarship, and you get $8,500 for that.